Chi Cheng stood still, his chest rising and falling heavily, watching the person in front of him completely fall apart. Wu Suowei was sobbing uncontrollably, his face buried in his palms. He looked like a man whose world had crumbled into dust, and no one was there to help him sweep it back together. Chi Cheng's heart clenched. He hated seeing Wu Suowei like this. Broken, lost, crushed. But most of all, he hated that he was the one who caused it. He stepped forward, slow but firm. His footsteps echoed like the ticking of a time bomb, building tension in the air. When he reached Wu Suowei, he didn't hesitate. He grabbed a handful of Wu Suowei's hair and pulled his head back, forcing him to look up. Wu Suowei's tear-soaked eyes met his. "Don't cry," Chi Cheng said, his voice low but rough like gravel scraping pavement. "Do you hear me?" Wu Suowei didn't answer. He couldn't. The pain in his chest, the betrayal in his heart, the confusion in his mind, it all drowned out everything else. The tears kept pouring. Something inside Chi Cheng snapped. Maybe it was guilt, maybe it was frustration. Or maybe it was fear of seeing Wu Suowei cry like this and knowing he was the reason. He smacked Wu Suowei's butt, firm and loud. "I told you to stop crying, do you hear me?" But it was no use. If anything, that sharp action only made it worse. Wu Suowei's sobs transformed from soft whimpers into uncontrollable howls. He cried with his whole body, chest heaving, mouth trembling, shoulders shaking. Each sound he made was like a hammer pounding on the fragile wall Chi Cheng had built around his heart. And then, Chi Cheng broke too. He could never stay cold when it came to Wu Suowei. No matter what he said. No matter what he did. No matter how many fights, how many betrayals, how much distance was between them. He always came back to this. The love, the helplessness, the need to protect Wu Suowei. He let go of Wu Suowei's hair gently. Then, slowly, he reached for his cheeks, cupping them tenderly. His thumbs brushed away the tears that wouldn't stop falling. His voice softened. No longer sharp, no longer angry. Just raw, wounded, and full of love. Wei. Stop crying now. But Wu Suowei couldn't stop. His emotions had been trapped inside for too long. The pressure had been building for days, sleepless nights, unanswered questions, the unbearable silence between them. Now it was all flooding out, right here in Chi Cheng's arms. And Chi Cheng took it all in. Tears filled Chi Cheng's own eyes. He didn't even try to hide them. "Baby," he whispered, voice trembling. "Let's not cry anymore, okay?" Wu Suowei choked on his saliva, coughing between sobs, trying to breathe. He clung to Chi Cheng like his life depended on it. And maybe, in some ways it did. Because for Wu Suowei, Chi Cheng wasn't just a person, he was a home. A home that had abandoned him. Wei, he said softly. Wei, I'm here. Listen to me. Don't cry anymore. Chi Cheng's voice cracked. The pain in Wu Suowei's cries had become his pain. The guilt had found its way into every corner of his soul. "I'm sorry," Chi Cheng whispered. "I'm sorry for all of it. I'm not going anywhere, Wei, he said, kissing his damp forehead. "Even if you hate me, even if you never forgive me, I'll stay. I'll wait. Just don't fall apart like this." Wu Suowei's voice finally emerged. Broken, barely audible. "I missed you." Chi Cheng's throat closed up. He pulled Wu Suowei even closer, his arms shaking. "I missed you too, baby. So much." They stayed there in the middle of the storm they created, holding on to the only thing that still mattered, the hope that maybe, just maybe, love could be stronger than pain. If this scene broke your heart too, tell us in the comments below. What would you do if you were in Chi Cheng or Wu Suowei's shoes? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more emotional moments from Revenge Love.